Hey YouTube, this is War, and today I'm going to be showing you my lava storage tank. So pretty much, you could just grab a lava bucket here and stick it in this little block, and it'll suck it up after a couple seconds, and stick it in there. And it's just one little tiny sliver. And if we add a little bit more, you'll see it go up. Once this is done draining, it goes up one higher. So I don't have to bore you, I'll just set my lava to the max, which is 24, and you'll see that the tank goes all the way up. Now this is progressive, so like each lava bucket you put in there will just increase and increase, and each block is 8 lavas. So 8, 16, 24. And yeah, and if you just so happen to go over 24, what'll happen is it'll suck it up, but then immediately spit it back out and say that the liquid storage has reached the maximum capacity. So it won't rip you off, and you can just pick it right back up and start storing again. But if you want to get your lava back out, which is probably what you will want, you can click this little lava return button, and it'll suck it up, and as you can see, it kind of brings it down a little bit. So then I can grab another bucket and pick it up, and then if I click it again, you can see that it goes down. So this is completely there's no way that you're going to lose or gain any lava in the process, unless like there's a bit of little glitches or something, I don't know. But unless of course you do this as well, like just set your score. So pretty much how this works is there's a detection system back here that detects for a lava block in this slot. And if it does, then it plays that portal sound at a pitch of 2 and a volume of half. And then it will go down here, and this pretty much sets the lava with a data value of 1, which if I grab a lava here, you could see that when it flows, it gets lower and lower. A full lava block is 0, and 1 is slightly lower, and until it gets up to 7, and 7 is the smallest little sliver. It's like one of these. That's 7. So that's just like a visual effect. So pretty much it sets it to 1, which makes it slightly lower, and all the way down to 7. Then it just gets rid of the lava block and sets it to air, and it adds to your scoreboard 1 lava score. So this is where the storage tank shows its visibility and all that. So pretty much what this does is it detects for if you have a lava score of 1, and pretty much what it does, let me just make my lava score 1, is it will add this little sliver here. And what it first does, it will set this block above it and the other block above it to air, just to make sure, like if you jump from 20, which is up here, down to 1, which would only happen through commands, it won't just disappear. So that's what that does. And then it also just sets that little slot there to a lava block with the data value of 7. And then it goes to the next one. If you have a score of 2, lava block of 6, and all the way down to a score of 8 and a lava of 0, which will just be a full block. And then it goes to the next level, which is 9, which it makes sure that there is a lava block below, and then it also sets a very small sliver on the second level here. And it does that progressively all the way up to 24 lava units, I suppose you could say. Okay, so I'll show you how the return system works. So pretty much this tests to see if there is lava in there. So that means if there's no lava, it's not going to give you lava back. So then after that, it tests if there's air here. And if there is air here, then it'll put a lava block here. That way you won't just get random lava in here. Or that way you'll still get your lava. That way your lava wouldn't just disappear and go to nowhere. And if it then this pretty much clones this area up here, so it resets the comparators. Otherwise, it won't work a second time. And then this block moves your score down 1, which over here, say you're at 24, it'll just replace the big lava block on top with a slightly smaller lava block, and so that's how it gets smaller when you take out a lava. So let me go in like this, takes out the lava, and it just makes it really small. Oh yeah, there's also a I missed one over here. This one pretty much just tests for 0 and sets the whole area in here to air. So let me just get rid of that. So then the next thing is oh yeah, I already did that. This plays the little portal sound that is like a quick suck up. And I did the sounds to make it sort of sound like it sucked it up. I didn't really find a good sound. And then so this system over here makes sure, if I didn't have this system, pretty much what it does is it makes sure that if I push this button, then it won't suck up the lava. Because if I didn't have that, it would just spew the lava out, and then it would suck it back up, and spew it out, and suck it back up, spew it out, suck it back up. But it doesn't do that because of this here. Pretty much what this does is it sets a redstone block which prevents this big string from happening. So it can't actually get rid of that lava block. It'll just stay there until you pick it up with bucket. So that's what this does. This tests to see if there's air here in that slot, which pretty much means you picked it up with a bucket, and then it'll just get rid of this redstone block. So there is one more, and this will pretty much just clone this over here again, so it'll reset. Now, how does the system where if it gets all the way full, it won't just overflow work? Well, it pretty much works by it tests to see if your score is over the max limit, which the max limit is 24. So if it's at 25, then what it does is it sets it puts the lava block back. That way you don't lose your lava. Then it sets a redstone block over here, preventing it from sucking up the lava again. And then it says the liquid storage has reached maximum capacity. And it sets your scoreboard back to 24, and it plays the 2 breaking sounds. So if I quickly go to 24, and I just get rid of the redstone block there, and set the lava, you'll see that it sucks it up, and it plays the sound, and it just spews it back out, and makes the noise. So that's pretty much it. I got this idea from a video, which will be probably an annotation and also in the video description. So you can check that out if you want to. That's where I got my inspiration. And also there will be a question on the screen that will show, or a comment on the screen on the video that I saw that also inspired me to make this. And this is also sort of a reply to that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I know this isn't really typical for survival, but you could probably use this for adventure maps in some way. Maybe like you could detect, say maybe you have a factory and it runs off lava or something, and then you could detect if you have at least 9 lava or something, and then it uses it to do something. I don't know. You could come up with your own fancy ideas. I'll try to have a world download in the description, and thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.